Hello everyone and welcome back to Plague Incorporated. So last time we got to play around with this Neurax worm, which is pretty cool, and a lot of you guys are saying you want to see us go back and play some of the different types as well, which is pretty cool to see, but I do want to try and get through all of them. So we have, I have 2 more unlocked. I gotta go through and unlock these last 3, and then we have 2 additional ones that are a little bit special. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and work with Parasites today. But we're going to go ahead, we'll make sure we unlock all of these first, and then after that, we will go back through and potentially play some others that you guys want to see. But for now, Parasites are pretty interesting. So, parasitic lifestyle prevents DNA alteration from everyday infection. And I believe that means if we hit continue, oh, we got another gene as well. Hydrolysis, where is that? It's not there. Not there. None of these. Where is it? Did I miss it? Base hydrolysis. It can mutate abilities, but it's easier to cure. So I really like either it's harder. I like that it's harder to cure. I like that it spreads by land, and it has a bonus in arid climates. And then this gives bonus DNA when devolving, which is nice because in this one it's very difficult to earn DNA. Because what that means, we'll go ahead and continue. We'll play on casual. We will call it JayPlays. But what this means is that the parasite, you don't get any DNA for infecting people. Alright. So we get some DNA to start off with, though. And symptoms, let's see, we don't want any symptoms, but we might want abilities and transmission. Yeah, parasitic lifestyle prevents the player getting DNA points by infecting people. DNA bubbles are the best way to get points. So we gotta let this spread a little bit. We do get some additional DNA in the beginning especially. There we go. So as it spreads, we want to make sure that we start to get additional transmission ones. So I think we want to get the livestock because I believe, yes, pop these bubbles to get points. I believe, if we look here, yes, it is rural. So, let's see. Yeah, that means it's a rural country. And we definitely want to boost that. We want to probably boost... Let's see. We want to get the infectivity up, and we want to get the severity down. Okay, yes. We want to get these to lower the severity, because these will make it much less likely to be caught. Hopefully nobody sees it until we get enough to... Okay, now we have enough. Let's quickly get this. And that completely removed all severity. And so we want to make sure that we keep the severity low. Because otherwise we're going to get spotted. These pop up sometimes. Oh my goodness. And the news. A lot of you guys have seen that in several of these... in several of the ones that come up at the top here, it said fidget spinners declared a war crime or something like that. There's all kinds of funny things that come up if you watch sometimes. So now we've spread to Southeast Asia. We also want to work on, let's see, so where is that? That's right here. That is also rural. It is humid. Alright, so we probably want to work on either also the rural, and we want to work on humidity. So there's this. Yes. Let's make sure we get those, and that'll hopefully help it spread. It is spreading quite quickly. Okay, so it got nausea. We want to get rid of that right away. And that gives us a refund. So that is a good thing. We don't want it to evolve traits just yet. And oh, looks like we are now in America, which means that... Oh, let's gather these bubbles real fast. There's lots of bubbles everywhere, but that means that we want to get this drug resistance as soon as we can. Because once we can do that, that'll make it easier. Yep, exactly what this says. That'll make it easier to spread in wealthy countries where they have better medicine. So let us see. Hopefully all seems to be going well still. Let's take a look at this and this. And where's the next bubble gonna be? Right there. Make sure we're grabbing these bubbles. Here we go. Here we go. And we'll grab these bubbles. And we now have the rash symptoms, so let's go get rid of that, because again, we don't want to be spotted yet. Let's continue to get transmission. I'm actually going to get that. We can't get the birds yet, because we need a little bit more DNA, but that should definitely do it. Whoa, boy, that's a lot of bubbles. Lots of bubbles everywhere. Okay, let's get the additional bird one, and then maybe we'll get the insect one, which is mostly probably mosquitoes. Here we go. Here we go. Lots of countries getting infected now. Alright, so once we start actually raising the severity... Okay, it's more infectious than the common cold. There we go. Alright, let's look here. And it got another symptom, so we'll get rid of that. And I want to look at the abilities. Or not the abilities. Are there any symptoms? Because I think... if... I don't know. Because this should lessen severity. I'm just going to get this. I don't think we're going to try for any of the... we'll make sure we increase the future research speed as well. We don't really want it to, oh boy. We don't want to risk it being noticed, and we don't want to have to spend a bunch extra to get rid of it and lose DNA if we get a symptom that then makes things worse. Wow, look at it spreading. It does probably need this cold resistance, though, because it's not doing as well in the colder climates, and it has a natural boost, in the warmer ones. Let's get rid of this. There we go. There we are. So that should help it start spreading in the colder climates. Is there any country that isn't infected? Greenland. So we need to boost ship transportation. So let's go here. We need to get water too, which we don't have quite enough for yet. This will hopefully help though, because we get refunds for this. The thing is, we don't get DNA for infecting people though. So we just have to rely on either symptoms or on these. Okay, there we go. That gave us a lot, man. Okay, so now we should be able to get this. We can also get air one, which will help as well. And now it's in Greenland. Alright, so once it's infected everywhere, now it has insomnia. Let's get rid of insomnia. Well, maybe paranoia. I don't think I want it just yet, though. What usually helps in this game is to infect as many people as you can and then rapidly start killing people off. Horrible as that sounds. So you want to make sure which all is not entirely. It's just Greenland and Canada that we're waiting on. And those should be ready soon. Alright. So what I don't really... Okay, now it has anemia. Let's get rid of that. What I want to get is this, okay, there's no healthy people left in the world, so what I'm actually going to do is then I'm going to come and get rid of all of these, because these will give us some DNA back, and we no longer need to spread. That's going to decrease infectivity, and then the abilities I want to keep. I do want to get genetic hardening too, probably. But I also want... Please tell me we can get it. Oh, dang it, we can't quite get it. Alright. We're gonna have to... Okay, that is gonna start to kill people. There we go. We should have... Not quite enough. Dang it. We need 4 more. Alright. 4 more to get total organ failure, and then that should get us working quite quickly. 4 more. No. A new minor disease. I don't think it's gonna be so minor. Not soon, at least. New Zealand started working on the cure. Alright, 33. Okay, we can do it. So this should do the job fairly quickly. Hopefully. Okay, New Zealand shut down airports. That's not going to help. Everybody is already infected. Alright, so the cure is spreading. We probably do want to, if we can, increase the future research. You can see the different places are shutting down airports and seaports, but that's not going to help because everybody's already sick. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to get genetic hardening, and that will decrease research speed. And wow, that's happening very fast. Okay, let's see. We can't quite get this. We need a little bit more. The cure should start to slow down, though, and we can get this genetic reshuffle. And that'll make it harder to cure. Okay, and it also damaged cure efforts through a random event. And then this is 30 if we can get that. Yep, we can get it. And then how much is this one? 35. So if we can get enough DNA, we can try and slow down the cure even further. But at this point, the cure is not going to increase much at all, because everybody's basically dying. Okay, that will do it, so let's actually try and do that, because that'll decrease the cure progress and increase our score. How are they still trying to cure this thing? There's hardly anyone left. But yeah, so that worked out extremely well. It worked very quickly. Yeah. That happened extremely fast. When it gets going in this game, it gets going. I wish we would have had more DNA right from the get-go when we started, though, because that would have made it easier to actually, if we had total organ failure right from the start, that would have helped. There's just a few million people left at this point. Oh, man. This game is okay, pulmonary fibrosis, that'll help. This game is honestly kind of scary. What is that? Alright, that wasn't a huge, this'll help as well, probably. These weren't a huge boost, though, to anything. It can't get coma. There we go. And at this point, it's just basically waiting for the end. Seeing if we get any more bubbles to pop on the way. Yep, this is the end. Oh, now we can get coma. And that'll probably increase the pace it's going at even a little bit more. So the cure research is pretty much stopped at this point. I don't see any more taking... I don't see any more happening. Yep, okay, so we won. We did not do very well, though. So we probably need... I don't know. I think we need to spread faster. And then once we actually start... I don't know. Let's retry that. And we got herbophile. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll start once more in India, because that seems to be a good starting place. It's nice to have something consistent. And let's go ahead and increase the game speed. We should get some DNA coming in here. Yep. It is spreading. Now we get quite a bit of DNA. One of the first things I want to do is start to decrease the severity. Because if they notice it right away, that's going to be an issue. Yeah, it is meant as a realistic model of real life, which is kind of interesting, like the airports and such. Alright, so we've infected hundreds. How much does it cost? Oh, we can actually get it. Okay. So now we have no severity, and we are free to increase infectivity as much as we can and would like to. Alright. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Let's make sure we get the rural transmission up, because that will help. And we should be able, here we go, should be able to continue increasing it, and that'll hopefully, okay, now it's spread to China, so that's going to be urban probably. We're going to want to make sure we get some of the urban abilities, which is going to be rodents. There we go. Alright. And is infecting more countries. Yep. Now it has anemia, we want to get rid of that. So let's devolve that. And anything else we should get? Probably not at the moment. And Australia, oh yeah, we gotta get, as soon as we have enough, we'll have to get, oh, somebody, oh, it's spread up here too. Let's see if we can now get the drug resistance one. We probably do want to get the ability that will slow down the cure soon too. Here we go. Yeah, it's spreading all over now. Wow, alright. Let's see if we can get bird one. If we hit devolve, that actually does take down some of these, so we don't want to do that until we've actually okay, now it has insomnia. We don't want to do that until we're actually ready to move to the next stage and we've infected everyone. Here we go. Here we go. Lots of bubbles everywhere. Here we go. Let's make sure we keep working on our transmission. Alright, we can't get the avian carriers yet. So this is where most of our DNA is going to come from, this phase right here. And we just want to make sure, ooh, lots, okay. So we don't need cysts. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll get this. We can't get extreme zoonosis yet because we need to have 28 more, 28 of our DNA points. Alright. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. Right, anemia again. Let's get rid of that. Here we go. And we need to get to 28 to get that extreme zoonosis one, which will be good. Here we go. Alright, now let's make sure that we get... I do want to get the one that makes it more resistant to the cure too, but we want to make sure we have our spread working so that it'll spread more quickly. Now it's anemia again. It keeps getting anemia. Why? Alright. And with any amount of luck, we can get coughing as a freebie, even though that's not worth that much. We can hope. Alright, now it has rash. And we'll get rid of rash. Let's also work on genetic hardening. So we need 26 to get this. And that'll help slow down the cure effort once it does start getting cured. Is there anywhere... Ooh. That's not good. Is there anywhere... Nope, everywhere is infected. So we're probably not... Okay, got anemia again. Alright, let's get rid of that. But that should at least give us enough to get genetic hardening too. Alright. So from here... It should spread pretty fast, I will hope. I didn't get any of the cold resistance or anything like we had. It just needs time to get a good foothold. Okay, that's the world. Now it got coughing. Ooh. I'm gonna get rid of coughing. Hopefully we'll get it again. Alright. Yeah, it's spreading pretty fast up here. Alright. Hopefully it continues to spread more quickly. Greenland does not have many infected people. I think I'm going to get one of the cold resistance ones, because that'll hopefully help the spread in Greenland. Here we go. Is everywhere but Greenland? Iceland, Greenland, and Canada are the only places that aren't fully infected, so that probably does mean that it was suffering from not having the cold resistance. Here we go. And we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, Greenland, why must you be so slow? It's also spreading slowly in Iceland. Here we go, now it's starting to spread more quickly. Even in Iceland, it's spreading a little more quickly. This will give us some time to build up DNA, though, because we want to get the hard symptoms all at once if we can. Alright. Here we go. Let's see, so Greenland's about 50% infected, Iceland's almost fully infected. We'll get rid of this. Alright. I don't want to jump in too soon, but if we get the coughing symptom anytime in the near future here, perhaps we will add that in. And then there's no healthy people left in the world, so let's go ahead and get rid of a lot of our transmission abilities. Yes. Get rid of these. Get rid of all of these. And we'll see. Hopefully this will work. So we have 71 DNA. Hopefully we can just go straight shot through. Yep, that'll work. And then we almost will have enough to get coma right off the bat. And we will have enough to get the... Okay, so they found it. And people are dying. Alright, New Zealand's shutting down the airports. They are trying to cure it. So Canada's starting to work on the cure. They aren't going to be able to cure it, though, at this point, I don't think. Well, they are curing it pretty quickly. So let's see. Can't get genetic reshuffle because we're 2 DNA points away. No! We just need a few more. Where's the bubble? Okay, we actually got enough. Oh, we do get DNA from killing people, apparently. Alright. Oh, man, that's going fast. Oh boy, that's going fast. Let's actually go ahead and make things more interesting by getting coma. And that slowed cure research even. Alright, yeah. And Fever, can we get... That's not gonna help. This, okay. It's 25% complete. Iraq is an anarchy. Are we able to get any more genetic reshuffle? We can. So we can keep getting rid of some of the cure efforts, hopefully. Oh. Well, that's not good. Alright, let's see. And we need 33. I kind of don't think we're gonna get there before the world ends. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get there. Yep. This is it, you guys. This is the end of the world. Well, we did get a little more DNA, and they actually managed to bring the cure up just a little bit. Even when there's only a few million people left. I mean, I guess a few million is quite a bit. We might get it. We can't get it. We're 1 DNA point away. Is there anything we can devolve? I mean, we can devolve this and get it. And that'll drop the cure percentage just a little bit more. And... oh no. Well, that's not a good thing. That's not gonna help him cure it completely, but it didn't help our score. Yep, this is the end. Alright. Wow, lots of little bubbles right here at the end, though. Is there anything else we can get at the end? Significantly harder to cure. That will help us at least a little bit. Yep, this is it. Alright. Alrighty, there we go. Do we do better? We did a little bit better. So that is good. Alright, so this is kind of the model of the world here, showing how we managed to infect and then kill everyone, destroying the world as a disease. So yeah, this has been the parasite gene. Next time we'll be working with, I think, prion, I want to say? I'm not 100% sure. And I'm going to work on unlocking the other genes as well, so that we have those. Look how fast it spreads. But so that we have those to work with for future episodes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.